Good morning, dear friends. Great day to all of you. Stimulus checks are going to be deposited this month, and millions of dollars have been allocated to new inflation relief programs. Republicans and Democrats aim to provide extra stimulus money to individuals that are experiencing financial struggles through these programs. Friends, checks will be arriving in mailboxes very soon. So please make sure you watch until the end of this video for all the details. And to say thank you for watching every day, I'm giving away 4 $75 Walmart gift cards every week. Please enter the giveaways by clicking and liking several of my videos and then commenting below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways.
Provide for their families, maybe even eventually start a small business of their own, create jobs and a means to earn a livelihood for their employees. That's what I think most people think of when they think about the American dream. And it's built on an economic system known as capitalism, as distinguished from socialism. And capitalism has lifted more people out of poverty than any other economic system known to humankind. There are those that have a different point of view. They call themselves Democrat socialists. I actually have here before me the Democratic Socialists of America web page that asks the question, what is democratic socialism? They start first with a criticism of capitalism. They say capitalism is a system designed by the owning class to exploit the rest of us for their own profit. That is an incredibly cynical and I think misguided view, but that's their opinion. And they go on to say we must replace it with democratic socialism. And there are a number of members of Congress, notably the junior senator from Vermont here, who's an advocate for Democrat socialism.
Friends, here is the good news. Millions of dollars in tax relief checks will be hitting mailboxes in the coming weeks for residents of New York who are eligible for the Empire State Child Credit or the Earned Income Credit. New York Governor Kathy Hochul announced today that the checks will arrive by the end of October. Approved earlier this year, taxpayers who claimed either one or both of the credits on their 2021 state tax returns will be eligible. With this relief package, we're making good on our commitment to helping hard-working New Yorkers through the nationwide affordability crisis, Hochul said. This program will put money back in the pockets of nearly 2 million New York families struggling to make ends meet in the face of the crisis, inflation, and other rising costs. Overall, 1.75 million New Yorkers will be receiving a combined $475 million. The money was approved in the state budget earlier this year, and recipients will, on average, receive a check of $270. The money was approved as a way to offset rising consumer prices that began earlier this year. Checks will also be hitting mailboxes just as the statewide election season will be in full swing. Governor Hochul said, with this relief package, we're making good on our commitment to helping hardworking New Yorkers through the nationwide affordability crisis. This program will put money back in the pockets of nearly 2 million New York families struggling to make ends meet in the face of a crisis, inflation, and other rising costs. Governor Hochul and members of the state legislature approved the child and earned income tax payment as part of the fiscal year 2023 enacted budget. So friends, eligible New Yorkers do not need to take any action to receive their checks. The checks will be mailed automatically. The program builds on Governor Hochul's commitment to putting more money back in the pockets of everyday New Yorkers. Earlier this year, the governor accelerated the distribution of $2.2 billion in tax relief to more than 2 million New Yorkers through the new homeowner tax rebate credit. Governor Hochul also announced a statewide gas and diesel tax holiday to provide residents of New York relief at the pump as fuel prices have hit record highs. So friends, it's really great to see that some lawmakers are finally getting relief sent out to the American people. Friends, the key word for this video is Long Island. If you would like to enter today's Walmart gift card giveaway, please click and like several of my videos and comment below this keyword and any other keyword of any video of mine that you watch. And do make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. Remember, friends, that the more videos that you comment on, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways. In a recent interview, Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell emphasized the importance of getting inflation down before the public gets too used to higher prices and comes to expect them as a norm. In his latest comments underlining his commitment to the inflation fight, Jerome Powell said, "Expectations play an important role and were a critical reason why inflation was so persistent in the 1970s and 1980s. The Fed has raised benchmark interest rates 4 times this year, with the Fed funds rate now set in at a range between 2.25% and 2.50%, with the Fed funds rate now set in a range between 2.25% and 2.5%. Jerome Powell also stated the Fed has a responsibility for price stability, by which we mean 2% inflation over time. The longer inflation remains well above target, the greater the risk the public does begin to see higher inflation as a norm, and that has a capacity to raise the cost of getting inflation down. There have been some signs lately that at least a monthly path of inflation is abating. Especially gasoline prices have been falling steadily after briefly rising above $5 a gallon earlier this summer. The Fed gets its last look at inflation data before the meeting next week, when the Bureau of Labor Statistics releases the August Consumer Price Index data. Many economists are expecting a 0.2% headline increase in the CPI after it was flat in July. Powell said the inflation pressure have come largely from crisis-specific causes. Powell also noted the strong labor market with robust levels of hiring, persisting despite the rate increases, even as Fed officials expect the official unemployment rate to drift higher. He warned last month that the economy could experience some pain from tighter policy, but said slowing growth is necessary to tame inflation. So friends, what are your thoughts on the current state of the U.S. economy? Please let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Well, my amazing and beautiful friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this morning. Thank you so much, my friends, for joining me here every single day. Please stay tuned because in a video later today, I will be announcing a winner. Please listen for the keywords and do stay tuned for that video. Thank you, friends, and have a wonderful and blessed morning.